What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Raggedy Pack. It's finale time. We're hopping into the 13th episode of Season 3 of Breaking Bad. Full measure. We had a full measure at the end of last episode. Walt did the deed for Jesse, killed Gus's employees because they killed a child that they had peddling drugs for them. Just horrible people, scum of this earth. Glad they're dead. Glad Jesse didn't have to take matters into his own hands. He wanted to do it in a more discreet way with the ricin, but you know, his plans got derailed. The guy showed up and the other guy. Aside from that, little Hank got I don't even know what to call that scene. The groundhog saw its shadow and Hank is going home.
I want to forget that scene ever happened.
I mean, it was uncomfortable to watch, but I am glad that Marie was able to get him to come around.
Well, yeah.
Sorry.
The groundhog dialogue, I was just sitting there, I'm like, I am so uncomfortable. Like, it wasn't even a bad scene. It was just like gross.
Yeah.
Not the scene you want to watch on YouTube. But alas.
You got Skyler still trying to get into business with Walt, and you have Walt wanting to get back into the bed with Skyler. She said no. But
that's a fantasy.
They did the half measure thing, and he is able to come over for dinner 4 times a week. So that's cool.
It's a start.
Yeah. Feel really bad for Andrea and her family.
Mm-hmm.
And Tomas like that.
That was one of the most shocking scenes for me.
And then Brock comes in the room and he's like seeing his mother crying.
Yeah. It's awful.
What Jesse's feeling.
Awful.
I mean, to go back to drugs like that in a moment of weakness. I mean, not only because of that loss that he feels responsible for, or at least partly responsible for, but I guess to kind of dull his senses or put him somewhere else mentally so he could actually walk up to those 2 dealers and try to kill them.
I'm ready to watch, dude. That was incredible. I'm glad we're still going because that wouldn't have been good enough for me to stop on.
No, like I said, the Fly episode was actually perfect to stop on because this feels like a different show. Like after the Fly episode, it's filmed
real
differently.
Change.
Like I feel like the characters are acting differently. I don't know. I don't know if there was like a time gap between when they filmed these episodes, or what happened, but I'm loving it. I'm glad you're loving it. So let's watch the finale. Before we do, if you guys like our reactions, we ask if you could like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay up to date. Check the description below the video for links to our Patreon. Get the full-length reaction there, and we have early access on some series, including Breaking Bad. You could be watching Season 4 right now. We also have links to our social media, and we have a Discord you can join. Come chat with us. That being said, let's go.
Yeah. I remember those.
Is that bag of charcoal?
No, it's like a fire starter. It's like a piece of wood. But like not wood.
I never had a fireplace.
It can be peaceful, but it can be annoying too. Whoa.
Looking very barren in this room. In this house. Is that the groundhog shadow? Nope, that's not the groundhog.
Well, hello again.
I'm not too late.
No, perfect time.
Flashback.
This is my husband,
Walt with hair.
Good to meet you, Walt.
Nice to meet you.
Sandia Laboratories, huh?
Yeah.
I hear some pretty fascinating stuff goes on out there.
Well, you know.
Working on anything you can talk about? I'm picturing giant space lasers. Am I right?
Honestly, what I do would bore you senseless. Giant space lasers? Now that sounds cool.
Laser tag.
I'll have to bring it up at our next staff meeting.
Do you want to take a tour?
Sure.
He's wearing a green shirt.
Look, how about I give y'all some privacy?
I like the way he mentioned what he was doing out at the lab. That kind of correlates to the present day
This guy
lab.
doesn't push.
Yeah.
Only 3 bedrooms? I think we're gonna need at least 5, don't you think?
5?
Yeah.
This is as good as it gets.
Well, then
Gee, I
let's
wonder if she gets her
check
way.
Price range. Why buy a starter house when we'll have to move out in a year or 2?
Did you win the lottery and not tell me?
No, he's gambling.
Sure is. Come on. Why be cautious? We've got nowhere to go but up.
New windshield time. It is crazy how he just got out of the car. Ooh, the hat's back. Just got out of the car, grabbed the gun, and pulled the trigger without even like a second thought. This is 240p.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Again. Get more frames on my Switch.
Startled me.
Yeah. Walter, you see us? Yeah, I see you.
I'd like you to exit your vehicle and start walking toward us.
I'm gonna need some kind of assurance.
I assure you, I could kill you from way over here if it makes you feel anything.
The hat. Me on Red Dead.
Yeah. Anytime I lose my hat in a fight, just going back to my horse and putting it back on.
Speaking of which, he needs to whistle for his horse. That's a long walk.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't slept since Thursday. I was out all night cleaning up after you. I need my sleep.
Has your condition worsened?
Excuse me?
Your medical condition, has it grown worse?
Not that I know of, no.
Is there a ringing in your ears? Are you seeing bright lights or hearing voices?
I'm quite well, thank you.
No. Clearly you are not. No rational person would do as you have done. Explain yourself.
Oh boy.
My partner was about to get himself shot. I intervened.
Some worthless junkie. For him, you intervene and put us all at risk.
He was angry because those 2 dealers of yours had just murdered an 11-year-old boy.
I heard about it. He should have let me take care of them.
Maybe. Then again, maybe he thought it was you who gave the order.
Are you asking me if I ordered the murder of a child?
I would never ask you that.
God, this is crazy.
Where is Pinkman now?
I wouldn't know. A couple of time zones away, at least. Option A. You kill me right here and now. And then spend the next few weeks or months tracking down Jesse Pinkman, and you kill him too.
What is option B?
I continue cooking. You and I both forget about Pinkman. We forget this ever happened.
You'd need a new assistant.
I could get right on that.
No. This time I choose.
It's that easy.
Shouldn't be, it is.
Your car. Get it fixed.
Yeah.
No more tape.
About time. It's gonna be, what's his name, Gale?
It's good to see you.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Good to be back.
Is his name Gale?
Yeah.
Well,
That was his car outside with the weird bike
By all
on
means,
top.
Gale. Let's cook.
Let's cook. Among Us.
Okay, Junebug, these are for you.
What about the rest?
The rest are for me.
No, they're not. You're too old for balloons.
Oh, you're never too old for balloons. Give me a hug. Oh, I see your mama. Don't keep her waiting.
Bye, Pop Pop.
Bye, baby.
Very sweet.
I feel like his balloons are for something else.
What else would he use balloons for?
I don't know.
And what is this music? It's too good.
These guys don't check their corners.
Collateral.
Collat?
Right off the bat. Then he double taps.
What's going on in here?
我求求你，你不要杀我，你千万不要杀我，我不能死，我有3个小孩 ，please。
Baited.
That's hilarious.
That's ridiculous, dude. I remember that scene so well.
Chow, you have anything you want to tell me?
They keep me prisoner.
They keep you prisoner.
I don't do nothing for them ever.
Hey, lady, are you still there?
Ask her if she's still there.
Pang, 你还在吗？
我当然还在哦，我还能去哪里呀？哎，你们在干什么呀？我得赶回家了，我有小孩子要照顾，我老公一定急死了。你钱付不够，我前面死了个男人耶。
She says yes.
Yeah, that was yes.
How's her driving?
She's good driver.
License, dependable.
She has a Camry.
Oh,
Good.
great.
The trucks will be here first thing in the morning. I strongly recommend that you return our calls next time. So have her drive you to the hospital. She's gonna need her shoe.
He got off easy.
You can take your mask off now.
Oh, so bro's lurking 24/7 now?
Supervisor.
He's gotta hate his life.
Does that guy ever leave? By the way, if you're at all worried about working with me. No, I'm not. Because whatever my shortcomings last time, I intend for things to go perfectly from here on out. So, if there is...
Gail, you're great. Seriously.
Please teach me.
All right, Gail, stop glazing.
Non ti lamentar, ma prova a cantar, nonno en nuestra canzone.
Is this Italian?
He's good. Yeah, I think so.
Bruh.
Who
How
is
long
it?
do you think it took him to get this?
He
How many
seems like
takes do you think they
he
had to
seems
have?
talented, but probably 3.
Gail.
What the fart?
Mr. Frank.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
He's sitting on books.
No, it's no inconvenience.
I need to talk to you about something. Something rather
What's he
pressing.
concocting?
If push came to shove, I was wondering how soon you might be able to take over the lab yourself.
Oh.
And an assistant.
Why would push come to shove?
Has Walter ever talked to you about why he got into this particular line of work?
He's gonna lie.
I guess I assumed it was because it pays so well.
Has he ever spoken to you about his health problems? Yes, not surprised. He's a very private person. He's dying of cancer. It is why he does this, to provide for his family, which he's accomplished. They will never want for anything.
Gus is just so compassionate, man.
I don't know that he's fully accepted the reality of it. Well, not to sound cold-blooded, but I am running a business here. I must prepare for the worst-case scenario.
Oh, worst-case scenario. I suppose if we had at least a few more cooks together.
You don't think you're ready now?
Trying to expedite the process?
He is such a master. There's always more for me to learn.
Blazing.
But 1 or 2 more cooks?
He's just so expressionless.
I guess we'll do it. I suppose.
I believe in you, Gale. I know that when the time comes, you will be ready.
He's just terrifying, dude.
Mm-hmm. Terrifying with a smile.
I feel like Gale's about to sell him out, though.
Well, is there any particular trick to purging the catalyst bed?
No, it's pretty straightforward. I'll show you when we get there.
Lurker.
I think they need to get inside of that to clean it. Not really making a lot of progress.
Oh? Oh, this again.
Jesse Pinkman, current whereabouts. The sooner you tell me, the sooner you can get back to whatever the hell this is exactly. Now, when I say I'm looking for Pinkman, we both know why, don't we? And you pretending otherwise only wastes my time and serves to annoy me.
Yeah, look, Mike,
you got a
there
name.
are rules to this lawyer thing.
Yeah, the subs kind of spoiled that.
Yeah. If I give up Pinkman, well, then you're going to be asking, old Saul gives him up pretty easy. What's to keep him from giving me up? You see? So then where's the trust?
I trust the hole in the desert I'd leave you in.
Yeah, that's an argument. Look, if I was to tell you, well, I couldn't live with myself. I'm sorry. But who's to say I didn't write the address down in my day planner or on a scratched piece of paper somewhere? Who's to say I didn't write down a location
Coward.
strictly for my own professional use? Do not touch anything on my desk. I'm gonna leave the room, make myself a Nescafe.
You're wasting your time. I'm buying the car wash. End of story.
Well, one look at this place, you're gonna fall in love. So.
You know, he's got money to buy both.
True.
You ever actually play laser tag?
This guy's gotta die.
Yeah, my very own PI is threatening to break my legs. That's like Thomas Magnum threatening that little prissy guy with the mustache. Over
I
and
understood
above.
that reference.
Service-wise, this is over and above. Okay, my guy's no dummy, right? So
Oh.
I give us maybe 24 hours before he figures out that address goes nowhere. You guys do your thing, you make it snappy. I'll go see if they have Tetris or something.
He's a gamer.
I got my old job back. At least until they kill me and Gale takes over.
He's their boy, huh?
He's their boy. You know, it may be that the only thing saving me is Gale's fastidiousness. And once he feels confident that he knows my entire method.
So what do we do?
You know what we do.
Eisenberg.
What do they do?
There's got to be some other way. Maybe it's better for you to just go to the cops.
We had a good run.
But it's over.
Nah, bro, there's 2 more seasons.
Production cannot stop. Gus can afford to. So if I'm the only chemist that he's got, then I've got leverage. And leverage keeps me alive. It keeps you alive, too. I think I can see to that.
They're gonna kill Gale.
If I'm the only chemist that he's got.
I can't do it, Mr. White.
I'll do it.
There's got to be some other way.
I'm all ears. But when it comes down to you and me versus him, I'm sorry, but it's gonna be him. Get me his address, and I'll do the rest. Look, I saved your life, Jesse. Are you gonna save mine?
That's a funny question. Oh, the parallel.
Please tell me you found him.
6353 Juan Tabo Boulevard, apartment 6. Don't do this, Mr. White. Please, go to the cops.
Never thought I'd hear Jesse say that.
Voice of reason.
Seems like a half measure.
What would the full measure be?
Kill Gus.
It's quite the measure.
We got a problem. Some kind of chemical leaking in your lab. Gotta come with me.
They're beating him to the punch.
I'll follow you.
They tell me to bring you. I bring you. Come on, get in the car.
Beating him to the punch.
I don't know if it's a barrel leak or what, but you got something mighty stinky down there. Walter, the sooner you figure out what this is, the sooner we all go home.
We all?
Please don't do this. Mike, you don't have to do this.
Yeah, unfortunately I do, Walter. Downstairs.
Okay, if I could just talk to Gus.
No.
I know I can make him understand. Please, if I
No.
can talk to Gus,
Walter.
I can convince him, okay? Just let me, please let me talk to him.
Shut up! Shut up. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I'll give you Jesse Pinkman. He's not in Virginia or wherever the hell you're looking for him. He's right here in Albuquerque, and I could take you to him. I'll take you right to him.
Right now, you give me an address.
I don't know. He moves around, but if you let me call him. No, please. No, just my phone. I'll just my phone. I'll call him, and I'll have him meet me.
Mr. White? Did you do it?
No, I didn't do it. I can't now. It's gonna have to be you.
What?
No way, man.
You'll have about a 20-minute lead. They've got me at the laundry, and they're going to kill me. Jesse, do it now! Do it! Bitch, do it fast! Do it, Jesse! Do it!
Just what the hell was that? Exactly.
You might want to hold off.
Yeah? Why?
Because your boss is gonna need me.
Oh boy. What a bold play.
6353 Juan Tabo, apartment 6.
This is so lit.
Yeah.
Poor Gale, man. So the subs say he's listening to Chinese music. It didn't sound like Chinese earlier, so does he... Am I just wrong? Or
No, earlier
is
it was
bro
a
just
different
like...
language entirely. He just probably
Yeah.
speaks 7 different languages.
That tracks.
Hi. How can I help you? Take whatever you want. I have money. I got a lot of money.
God, this sucks, dude.
I have, please, don't do this. You don't have to do this.
Bruh.
There's your finale. There's your cliffhanger for season 4.
What the hell? That's how they end. That's just foul, actually. Like, so he moved the gun. He didn't shoot him. But, bruh, no, that... Why? That's so annoying. That's so annoying.
Well, it's a thing where if you were watching this alone without the light shining in your face,
I get that part.
You'd hop into season 4. Now, if you're watching these episodes when they released and they hit you with a finale like that, and you have to wait for the next season, it's like, bro.
I would be downright furious.
Mhm.
I am downright furious, and I only have to wait a few days. That's so pissed off. That's just garbage. Garbage. In a good way. Garbage.
Yeah. I mean, other than the egregious cliffhanger, did you like the rest of the episode?
Oh my god, yeah. The tenseness to it is incredible. I think it's attributable to the writing, of course. It's exactly what this show is hyped up to be. And I wish the guy whose name is now Mike, I like the guy better. The guy sounds better than Mike, was more like empathetic to Walt. Because I'd kind of grown to like him, and I think I still do, but it's like now he's against, the main characters who I obviously have to like.
Well, he did try to be at one point in the previous episode when he saw Holly and he was like, I have a granddaughter a few years older. And then Walt just ignored the comment.
I'd grown to really like him, and I wish that we were still there, but oh well.
You got to see him in action this episode, though, clearing out that building.
Yeah. That was nice.
He's not all talk.
He is not all talk. This just sucks to leave off on. Absolute groundhog. This sucks groundhog. I love this show. So there's that.
Is that the first time you've said that about Breaking Bad?
Yeah. I really enjoy this show. It's not my all-time favorite yet, but it like, it's no longer a slow burn for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it wasn't past my bedtime, we'd watch the next episode, and that'd be this is our first 3-episode recording session.
Oh, we've had one before, I think.
You're right.
Because we had to.
Because we had to. But this was the first willing one.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm very much enjoying what they're doing, especially this season. I think this season's been the strongest. I do still miss Tuco, but with Gus playing a very prominent factor in it, I've just grown to really like this season. So I don't think there was really much else. It's nice that Saul's on Walt's side. That's a win. It's a W in the chat for the boys. I like that. That's the first time that we've really seen Jesse and Walt kind of come as like father and son, which is how I've always kind of felt their dynamic is. But Jesse was like, I can't do it, Mr. White. And he's like, okay, I'll take care of it. Just find out where. That was the first time that I'd really felt like they had that. And then
that and him saying, if I have to choose between him and you, it's him. Or I guess the other way around, like it's you.
Yeah. So like he's choosing Jesse to save.
Yeah.
So, God, that was just great. I really wish we could watch the next episode.
By Walt.
Yeah.
To get out of that situation. The fact that he knows like what's going to happen, that he's about to get killed as soon as he goes down to the lab. Man.
Yeah. It was tense. The adrenaline was definitely pumping there for a little bit. I think at one point I go, this is awesome. And it's like, we're just sitting there on the edge of our seat. Well, I am, you've seen it, but I'm sitting here on the edge of my seat. Like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Like, it takes a lot for a show to get me like that. I mean,
yeah, try to imagine.
We've watched a lot of stuff.
Like what you're thinking about when you see these scenes.
I mean, we've watched a lot of stuff on this channel. And I can only, off the top of my head, for stuff that I watched the first time that had me like this invested, it's House of the Dragon and it's Attack on Titan. And if you're in the same conversation as those two shows, which I'll just group House of the Dragon in with Game of Thrones, like this shows why Breaking Bad is so highly regarded.
Mm-hmm.
If it can get me going like that, I feel it.
Yeah,
I feel it, Mr. Krabs.
You know the thing people say about Breaking Bad, it gets better every season. It never, aside from the Fly episode, it never dips down. So you have that to look forward to in these next 2 seasons.
That's great. Happy to hear that. Because it just makes it that much better, you know? That much better to watch, that much more fun. And, you know, for people still watching, like, we do a lot on the channel, and recording sessions are sometimes up to 5 times a week. And then we're editing almost every day. So like we got to have the energy to go into this stuff. And so when something gets us so motivated to want to sit down and do more, like that's really exciting. And that's why we want to like keep doing the channel, is for those moments. Like Corey and I are really enjoying watching Game of Thrones with Igley. Just because, and for Igley, like he would watch Game of Thrones every day of the week because he loves the show so much. So when I'm able to have these moments for myself that I'm looking forward to the next recording session so bad, like that, it's really just, it's nice. It's really nice. So that's a little inside look at the Raggedy Pack's operations, but I'm really glad that you forced me to watch this show. And I'm glad I didn't quit after season 1. Which was not seriously discussed, but it was discussed.
Oh no!
But
you trying to quit? That would be like Walt trying to quit on Gus.
I know.
Think I'm gonna let that happen?
Yeah, you're Gus. But no, it was because I was personal reasons regarding involvement in the channel. It wasn't actually because I hated the show, but it was discussed.
Yeah.
And Corey would have came and tied me down to a chair and forced me to watch all of Breaking Bad before.
It would have been great content.
Yeah, but I'm super pumped for the next session because that cliffhanger is garbage. It's great, but it's garbage.
Yeah.
God, that episode was so good.
We'll have to get the next session in sooner than usual. Usually we wait like a week or 2, but
yeah, no, we're not waiting 2 weeks.
We at least need to watch the season 4 premiere. To find out what happened. But you got to be careful. It's just like the blue stuff. You don't want to start watching and you won't be able to stop.
Be like that sometimes.
Yep.
All right, do the outro. My throat hurts.
All right. I'm outroing. If you guys like this reaction, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay up to date. Check the description below the video for a link to the Patreon. Get the full-length reaction there, and we have early access. We also have links to our social media and a Discord you can join. Come chat with us. See y'all later.